Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, when you put women together, you can't stop them, right? We can change the world. Say, we can change the world.
We can change the world.
I can change the world.
I can change.
That's it. Okay, let me start. I have a lot of things to say, and I'm going to speak very fast, and you try to capture it. Take down notes if we can. Go back, Google, check out all the information online, okay? I started out with a small shop, a quarter of the stage, selling funky clothings. I'm the fashion person you talk about the whole morning, right? I'm the one connected. I'm the person in fashion line, and I have PhD, which is passion, hunger, and drive. So we started out bringing fashion to Singapore, where we find that fashion was missing. And then from a small shop, today we have 10 shops, all looking different. And because I get bored. So every shop, I like something new. And I've met Radha, right, who is my shareholder in my shop. She spent all her money in my shop earlier. She was telling the mother earlier that she spent all the money there. Okay, this is how my shops look like. So creativity is within you, where you always want to look for something new. And as people want to change the world, as people want to impact the world, you always want to create change. You cannot see things as it is, but you want to create change. So every time I get bored, the shop looks something new. So my staff are always very scared. And then one fine day, we wake up and we say we want to change the world. We decide to pack our bag and we go to Beijing. And then that's where we started a shopping mall for youth and young adults. This is in the cultural square of Beijing, where we now cater for 300 young people to rent a shop as entrepreneurs in our shopping mall, and they are incubated in this shopping mall in Beijing. This is how my shop looked like, with cages and spikes and everything. And I have one similar looking shop in Mumbai. I wholesale to a shop in Mumbai. It's called Street Soul. So I'm very proud that Bollywood stars are wearing our accessories. And when we first opened up the shop in Mumbai, we have cages because we call it Gothic Princess accessories, and we use cages. And then the police were caught in because they thought we were selling animals in Mumbai. So we said, no, actually we're a fashion shop, and we put all our mannequins in the cages, right? This is how it looks like. And using technology. So one fine day when I started to ask young people and said, that's when the trend of technology started. And I said, can I have your email address? Then it was very cool, right? So can I have your email address? And then the young people started giving me. And one fine day I received, 20,000 email addresses. And I said, wow, what am I going to do with 20,000 email addresses? So I started the CRM, what you call Customer Relationship Management System. And that's where I started to store all the young people's data. So we have 100,000 young people on a database so that we are able to reach out to them, connect with them, and know what the young people want through fashion. Then we started, and everybody started asking, where can we buy your things from? So we then started technology in e-commerce, and we're selling on internet for e-commerce now. And this is where we do our sales as well, and it's picking up around the world. Then we use technology to let customers know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and through Facebook. In fact, as you're sitting here, my personal Facebook, I have more than 10,000 people on my Facebook. You're already all on Facebook. So if you go to Elim Chew, new, it's my third Facebook account because it's full for every Facebook. And 77th Street Facebook, you're already on the internet now. And 10,000 over people around the world would have seen you on the internet today. So what are we doing here? We are here talking about technologies and what technology is doing for us, right? And what technology will be doing for you. I would very glad to be, using what we have today. All the powerful speakers, all of you are, when I speak to all of you, you're all impacting lives and changing the world, in your own ways. And I wish that we could share all this on a platform, in internet, where if I'm not here, I'm able to learn from you. You are able to share it, learn it, and do it in your own country. And I met this young girl a few years back when she was 22. Her name is Jennifer, together with Michael, the partner. And this is how technology can be used at its fullest potential. Michael does website. And then they go around and they hear people like you who says, hey, I'm doing education, I'm doing healthcare. And they say, why don't you do a website and park the website in our portal? And today, Jennifer, she has a website that hosts all the non-profit organization in one website and in 13 languages. And it reaches out to more than 30 million people since the launch of 2000. So everyone actually goes in there, put their website on Taking IT Global. And what you do is, all of us can go in there and look at what other people are doing. They share it, we learn it, and we implement it in our own country. Because sometimes you don't need to duplicate it again or try to think. Sometimes creativity is about sharing. It's about opportunity of sharing. And the more you see the more you know. Let me talk to you about opportunities. This is a book that I gather from young people about what they're going through in life. It's my third book. And I started out with getting information from young people and said, what are you going through? Why don't you write to me? And everybody started writing to me. I compiled them in a first book called Voices Never Heard, Never Spoken. Then my second book is because the young people were going through challenges and they were, overcoming the challenges. And the third book now we have Overcoming Depression as the fastest growing problem in the world. And this is a third book, and opportunities for you to get the book. Anyone? This is what opportunities is about. The more you see, the more you know. When the first person came up for the book, some of you put up your hand, right? Opportunities don't come to you when you put up your hand sometimes. If you see a $100 US note on the floor, you put up your hand, the $100 note will be taken by somebody else who take the action. So she came up, take the book, and the rest followed. And you see the second time I take out the book, more followed, right? Opportunities is about seeing it and seeing the opportunities, learning from other people. And I won't take out any book because all of you will come down, right? But you see, the next time you see an opportunity, I know you will grab it. And technology is an opportunity that we can reach out to millions of people around the world. Like Jennifer, she's reaching out to 30 million young people around the world who is changing the world today. So how can we use technology to change what we are doing? How can we use technology in the fullest potential? I have seen young people, 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old, they have 20,000 people on their Twitter, right? And they are following them. And the things they say, if they say the right things, people will follow them in the right manner. But if they say the wrong things, people will follow them in the wrong manner. Likewise, if you go into YouTube today, young people are having followings of 40 to 50 million people following them and the videos they created. So how can we use technology to our fullest potential? The opportunities is about sharing, learning it, and implementing in our own country. And I know that I'm very impressed with the art of living. Kavita has been telling me about it, and I'm very proud to be here because I've seen so many of you doing so many things. But I wish we could share it on a technology platform where we women can transform the world. Thank you.